Hi, so my cat decided to join me. This is Kiehl, this is the people of the internet, and yeah, sniff my head. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I kind of have an exciting video to show you guys because I want to share my April favorites and all the things that I've been loving this month, and most of them actually I loved before, like maybe a couple months now, but yeah, I'm just gonna put them in my April favorites. So if you guys are interested and you want to know what my April favorites are, then let's get to it. The first product I want to mention is all about the brows, because the brows for me are seriously important. Are like the frame of a picture. Like if you have all your makeup on and you don't have your brows, you know there's something missing, if you know what I mean. So the brow pencil I'm going to talk about today is the L'Oreal DesignerPro BrowArtist. I am in the shade number 1, which is dark brown, and I think they only have like 2 shades in stock, which is kind of insane. And I think the other shade is like number 2, which is supposed to be a lighter color. The thing is, the formula itself is not too waxy and it's not too creamy, so it's right in between. It is the perfect consistency to create those like natural looking brows without it being a little bit too fake looking. I really like this because I have like a lot of hair on my eyebrows and it's really like thin, so I really want to achieve like a fuller brow without it looking fake. I feel like this brow pencil really makes me achieve that look, and it just, I don't know, it just makes me look like I have like hairs on my eyebrows and it looks full and darker. I actually have it on right now, and as you can see, like it doesn't look a little bit too much, but it does look like, yeah, you definitely filled them in, but it still looks a little bit natural. And the thing is, in the middle, they have this like cushion pigment in it as well, and this just fills in your brows really nicely and just makes your brows a little bit darker, so it kind of like pops out, you know. So basically like you get a whole package with this, like it's insane. And the spoolie itself is different from other spoolies that I've tried. Like I've tried a lot of brow pencils in the past, you know, and they have like their own spoolie attached to it as well. And you're probably thinking like, spoolie, how can it be different? It is not too hard where when you brush your brows and then like your brows just come off, you know, so like why do you even draw it in the first place? And it's not too soft where it doesn't do anything to your brows, and I think this spoolie is the best spoolie that I've tried so far. It's a trade again. Yeah, like this is the best spoolie that I've tried so far, and it really does blend in your eyebrows perfectly. Like when you think that you put on a little bit too much pigment or you put a little bit too less and you just brush it with this spoolie, it just works perfectly. That's all I have to say about it. And it is inexpensive as well. I think it's like a little over 300 baht, and you can get it at the drugstore, like at Boots, Watson's, and it's really easy to get your hands on too. And it's just, I think it's just like a full thing and you get everything, and the quality is really great, and I prefer this over some high-end brow pencils, so it's good stuff. The next lip thingy-majiggy thingy, this is the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick, and I actually have it on today, and you know, I just got a rocket today. This seriously is the best nude that I have ever used, like the best nude. I mean, just look at the color. So I have it on today right now, and it's just really pretty. It's just like the perfect nude ever. I think, oh, I forgot to tell you the shade. This is in the shade Soft Spoken, and when I first swatched this in the NYX store, I was like, yep, I'm getting it. That was it. That's the final answer. I'm totally getting it. And the thing is, I don't think this is a matte formula, and it kind of like dries down a little bit matte, but there is still a little bit of shininess like in the lip, so like it's really comfortable on your lips. Like the only downfall that I see with this is that it kind of transfers, and it takes like quite a decent time for it to settle down in your lips and to dry. Sometimes when I'm walking around and then I see like this lip color on my skin or on my shirt, and I'm like, how did that get there? So yeah, that is the only downfall. You're gonna have to really wait quite a long time for it to settle down on your lips, but other than that, this color is amazing. It is the perfect nude, guys. I mean, just look at the color. Yes. And it is inexpensive as well, so double bonus. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is my current favorite foundation, and I am wearing it on today. Like I'm wearing most of these things today, so thought that you should know that. This is the Nars Sheer Glow Foundation, and this is actually my second bottle right now. And I'm using the shade Light 2 in Mont Blanc, and the first bottle that I bought was actually Light 3 Gobi, and I thought that this color would make me look pale and a ghost, but you know, but it doesn't actually make me look pale. I thought it would, but it doesn't. And the Light 2 one has a more of a pinkish pinkish undertone, but then the light 3 Gobi has a more of like a yellowish undertone, so I didn't really like that one more. It made like my whiteness exaggerate in a really yellowish tone way, but then this one in light 2, it just emphasizes my white skin and it makes it a little bit more glowy without me looking ghostly. So I really do love this shade. I prefer light 2 a lot more than light 3. Just that is, you know, like if you have like a more paler complexion like mine and more like pinkish undertone, I would prefer you get the light 2 instead of the light 3 if you guys are wondering. I really do love this formula. I feel like for people who have dry skin, like I have severely dry skin. My skin is so dry, like it's kind of crazy. I feel like this doesn't exaggerate the dry patch on my skin, and it makes my skin look really nice and even and flawless, and it just evens out your skin tone really nicely. And I have a lot of redness like around my nose area and like around my eye area, and I feel like it just evens it out perfectly. The only downfall is that you have to buy a pump, but I actually did buy a pump, but it's at home. I'm at my dorm right now, so I gotta just do it the old-fashioned way and open it up and, like, you know, pour it on my hands so it can get a little bit messy, but you know, yeah, you gotta buy a pump with this. Next thing I'm gonna be talking about is my highlighter, and you know, highlighter is my jam. Like, if you guys are into highlighters, we can just be best friends right now. And the highlighter that I've been rocking every single day, and I actually have it on today, guys, look at that shine. Yes. This is the Becca highlighter in the shade Opal, and guys, I've been using this every single day on my face. Like, anything that is highlighty, shiny on my face is gonna be this one. As you can see, I hit like a major pad right there. It's a pretty big mark spot right there. I love this so much. It's just like the perfect tone, and it's a lot more less golden than the Champagne Pop, so I prefer this a lot more because my skin is so pale and I don't really like too gold of a highlight. This does give a really kind of like a little bit of gold undertone, but then there is still some kind of champagne-y pinkish undertone to it as well. And guys, the formula is so smooth when you apply it on your skin. It's so shining and beaming. Like, guys, just take that shine in. Like, it is so crazy. Okay, and I'm gonna talk about these products which I use with my highlighter as well, but I'm gonna explain that later. This is the Roche Posay. What is this? Thermal spring water for sensitive skin, and this is basically like a mineral water spray, and as you can see, I have 2 travel size and big size because, you know, I can't live without this. So basically I use this for 2 things, and the spray itself is freaking like, it will spray like, I'm gonna show you actually. Yes, the spray is like just like so even and so nice. The first thing that I use this for is after I apply on my toner, I like spray this all over my face just to refresh my face, and then I go on with my skincare routine. And then the second thing I use this for is to enhance my highlighter, like I did it today as well, and it just like makes your highlights so bomb. So I'll get like a kind of like a small brush and I'll dip it into the highlighter like crazily, and then I will spray some of this on the brush, and then I just like dab it on the high points of my cheeks, and it just exaggerates your highlighter like by ×3. Like, it's just amazing. So instead of wasting your MAC Fix Plus that you paid like 1,000 baht for, you can just use this one, which is a lot cheaper and works the same, you know. The next thing I want to talk about is my favorite face scrub at the moment, and this is the St. Ives Nourish and Smooth Oatmeal Scrub+Mask. But I don't really use it as a mask, I just use it as a face scrub in the shower. So I feel like this does the job really... Thank you, motorcycle guy. I feel like this does the job really well, and then it's just so natural as well. It's 100% natural exfoliant, so that's good. It's hypoallergenic and paraben free, and I believe you can get this at like I got this at max value, so it's pretty easy to get your hands onto this. And the thing is, I have really sensitive skin, so I have to be really careful about the scrubs that I use, but this one does not irritate my skin, and I actually use this every day in the morning before I apply on my makeup, and it just makes my skin really smooth and removes any dry patch on my skin, so it's just like a nice clean slate, you know. It's really gentle, and it has a lot of like fine grain oatmeals in there, and it just, you can just feel it exfoliating your skin without like feeling like it hurts or that it's like kind of irritating your skin. So that is why I love this so much. And this is actually a new bottle, like the one that I'm using right now is in the shower, but this is a new one because I have to have my backup, okay? Okay, the next thing is I just can't, I love this stuff so much. This is my favorite oil for the face ever, hands down. This is the Kiehl's Oils for Your Face. The yellow bottle is the Daily Reviving Concentrate, and the purple bottle is the Midnight Recovery Concentrate. And the yellow one is actually, you're supposed to use it in the morning, and the purple one at night. And I actually just incorporated this night oil into my skincare routine, and I've been loving it so far, but I'll be explaining that later. Okay, so right now I'm going to be talking about the Daily Reviving Concentrate from Kiehl's, and this stuff is like, for people who have dry skin, sensitive skin, you're gonna love this so much. Like, just please go get it. Like, you will thank me later. This kind of has a lemony kind of smell to it, like vitamin C, lemon scent. And I don't know, it just feels like it boosts up something. It just makes you a little bit more awake, and it just like livens you up in the morning. Actually, just to show you, I have a backup right here because that is how much I love it. Yup. I'm the crazy one. And the nighttime one, the Midnight Recovery Concentrate, has a very like lavender kind of smell. Even though I'm not really a big fan of lavender smells actually, but I don't mind putting this on my face. I feel like it kind of calms me down a little bit, and it's like a really perfect scent before bed. You know, it's just lavender, smells good, it calms you down, and it's like really spa-like. And I've been loving this so far, and these two oils, like, they are quite pricey. It is each like 2,400 baht. But I feel like it is so worth the money, like seriously. Like, I've tried so many oils in the market, and it's probably would range about 1,000 to 1,500 baht, but the quality of the oil is so different. Like, the Kiehl's one, you like definitely can tell the difference. Like the Kiehl's one, like the oils are so finely extracted, and like it is not too thick where it clogs your pores or just makes you feel like a grease ball, you know, but then it is like the perfect consistency, and the oil is so fine when you put it on your face. It just feels so moisturized and refreshed. Like, I've used the Clinique one, I've used the Triology one, I've used like a lot of brand of oils, but then when it ranges like from 1,000 to 1,500 baht, you can kind of tell the difference that the consistency of the oil is a lot thicker, and it's not really finely extracted as much as the Kiehl's one, and it might feel a little bit like greasy a little bit. But guys, the Kiehl's one is like extraordinary. I love this stuff so much. If you guys have dry skin, go buy it or ask for a tester. You're gonna thank me later. Okay, so it's starting to rain, so the lighting might be a little bit off, but we're gonna work with it. Okay, my last favorite that I'm going to be talking about is my favorite hair mask at the moment. This is the Confume Argan Treatment Hair Pack, and I kind of mentioned this in my previous video, but I mentioned the hair conditioner one, and I was waiting for this exact one to be in stock, and it was in stock, so I bought it. This is made in Korea, I believe, and you get like 1,000 grams here. It's huge, guys. It's like the size of my head, so please take that in. I just love this stuff so much, and I've been repurchasing this all the time, and it's really cheap. It's like 500 baht. Like, there's always like a promotional deals in the beauty market at Central Salaya on the 3rd floor near the central side. Like the beauty market there, they always have like a lot of promotion and deals, and this is where I got it from. And I love this stuff so much because it smells so fresh. Like, I can't even like explain the scent to you guys. Like, you just gotta try it yourself. Like, it smells so fresh and clean, and it's just so good. And when you're in the shower and you're putting this on your hair, and you're just like, yes. Yeah, I love this stuff so much, and it takes you a while to get through it, but for me, I use a lot of conditioner, so it probably might take me a little bit quicker than others. But for you who use like a little bit of conditioner, this is gonna take you forever to finish. It's humongous. So thank you guys so much for clicking and watching this video, and I hope this video was a little bit helpful. And if you guys want to try something new, I would totally recommend every single product here that I just mentioned. This is my go-to, my everything. It's really good. Yeah, I love all of these products, and I don't know what I'd do without them. So if you guys are looking for nice products to try out, please go and try these out because I love them so much. So yeah, if you guys want to see my face again, subscribe to my channel and like or comment, or like, you know, comment any video recommendations you want me to do. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Side of my blush looks so red, and this side is like not at all. I actually